Hi guys, and welcome to another Mew Mew Blog Thingy. Today we'll be going over the MacGuffin of the series, the Mew Aqua, or Blue Aqua if you're more familiar with the Mew Mew power dub. First of all, what is Mew Aqua? Basically, it's water with a high level of purity that, with the power of magical alien science, was turned into a crystallized form that has all sorts of abilities, mainly keeping the environment clean. In the manga, the existence of the Mew Aqua kind of came out of nowhere, as something that Ryo and Keiichiro knew about but decided not to tell the girls until they were all together. Later on, they demonstrated its abilities by using it to heal a seagull that was caught in an oil spill, while in the anime, it was a duck with a broken wing. Ryo then tells the girls that there are 5 main Mew Aqua pieces to find. After that, the manga sort of did a ducks in a row sort of thing, where each girl had to find a piece. Mew Mint found the first piece during the fight at Tokyo Tower, Mew Pudding found the second one at the Tokyo Dome, Mew Lettuce found the third in Tokyo Bay, and Sakura found the fourth underground. One big difference in the manga compared to the anime is that Ichigo never uses the Mew Aqua herself. The 5th and final Mew Aqua piece was in Aoyama, and he had to use it to stop Deep Blue and repair the damage he caused. In the manga, the Mew Aqua was mostly just a healing agent, to clean the environment by removing pollution and growing plants. It also healed injuries. Also in the manga, the Mew Aqua is activated when given to Masha, which turns him into the Mew Aqua Rod. The anime had some changes on how the Mew Aqua was introduced. Some of you might say that its power was first seen in episode 19, in which it helped Mew Lettuce turn into a mermaid, in contrast with the manga, which she was able to do it on her own willpower. Wrong! It was actually episode 13. When Ichigo reaches out to Aoyama, a blue light starts forming and causes Ichigo to get the power to defeat a chimera that she was having trouble with. Look familiar? This also hinted at something in the very last episode, which we'll get into later. After that, we see a physical appearance of it in the aforementioned episode 19. Then it gets properly introduced in episode 21, after Ryo and Keiichiro took a sample and properly analyzed it and told the girls of their findings. So at least in the anime, the introduction to the Mew Aqua was a lot more gradual compared to the manga, which had Ryo basically say, "All of you are together, hooray! Oh yeah, there are 5 pieces of a MacGuffin, go find them." At first, their goal was to find the bigger pieces before the aliens did, which they did in episodes 26, 37 through 38, and 43. As they found these pieces, we find out more of what the Mew Aqua was capable of, such as defeating chimeras, which it wasn't able to do in the manga, having the potential of becoming an explosive, and giving the girls a power boost, even causing higher levels of transformation, such as Mew Lettuce's mermaid form, and Ichigo's upgraded form, and Ringo's actual transformation into a Mew Mew in the PlayStation game. The anime hinted that the Mew Aqua was alien tech starting in episode 21, with the aliens already knowing what it was called, and then in episode 25 we find out that the Mew Aqua Rod was an ancient artifact. In episode 44, Ryo admits to the Mew Mews that the Mew Aqua was created by the aliens, and the bigger pieces that they found are fragments from one true source. This source was hinted at in episode 46, and finally revealed in the last episode. The reason why Ichigo got that small power-up in episode 13 was because the Mew Aqua source was within Aoyama the whole time. But why Aoyama of all people, you might ask? Pretty simple. Deep Blue created Aoyama, so they are linked, which is hinted at in episode 46 as I said before. And since the aliens created the Mew Aqua, it doesn't seem that far-fetched that it would be given to who they consider their god in order to keep Earth safe and later reclaim it. Either that or my crazy headcanon is true, which I highly doubt, but one can dream! So yeah, that's the Mew Aqua, and how there weren't as many plot holes about it as you thought. At least not in the anime anyways. And with that, we'll end this Mew Mew blog thingy. If there are any Mew Mew topics you want me to talk about, put it in the comments below. Tune in next time for anime or manga. Oh yeah, there's this thing from the 4Kids English dub that had me somewhat confused. Elliot only tells the girls that the blue aqua heals injuries and gives the girls a higher level of transformation.
Bridget?
Yes, Elliot?
Remember what happened to you at the beach when you were underwater and you suddenly transformed?
Sort of, but to be honest, I can't remember all that much. It was kind of like being inside of a dream, like an out-of-body experience or something.
I have a feeling you'll all be having the same dream eventually. You see, along with healing injuries, we think Blue Aqua can activate a higher level of transformation. The day after the incident with Bridget, Wesley and I went diving to see what we could find, and there it was, glowing. We took all that was there and stored it in a secret passageway under the cafe. Blue Aqua seems to be derived from a larger crystallized form. I suppose we'll call that Blue Aqua Crystal. Not only will it help us in our fight against the Cineclons, but it will endow all of you with far greater transformational powers than we ever dreamed were possible. See what you can find out and report back.
Got it!
And watch out for Cineclons.
If you only take the anime into consideration, this only happens to Mew Lettuce/Bridget. So how would they explain that it only happened to her and not everyone else? Also later in that same episode, Zoe tells Mark that it can help the environment.
Miracle water, huh?
Yeah, but don't tell anyone, okay?
Your secret's safe with me.
Wouldn't it be totally amazing? I mean, if something like that really existed, just think of all the good we could do with it, like helping the environment and stuff, right?
How does she know if Elliot didn't say that?